Hello, this is Calvin C and welcome to the explanation of my coins through hands. So there are 4 coins and the spectator is sitting on your right. This is what I will see. One coin is going to penetrate the back of my hand. The exposed field is here. This is Cap's subtlety from the back. So you're fooling yourself and you're fooling them by doing this gesture, this display, and by rubbing the back of my hand once, twice, and 3 times, one coin will penetrate, and you take this coin away so that you can open up your hand and you're ready for the out jog. The out jog is done like this, which is very obvious from the back, but when you have this hand coming to cover it, they won't see it from there. Okay, so without the other hand covering, it looks like this, but with the hand coming at it, it looks like this. You place it there. Be careful not to expose this coin. Okay, so you ask them to hand out their left hand, and you take this one. You're ready to do the steal like this. But when the timing is right, when you talk with this hand, they won't see this coin underneath. And you do the steal, put it there, and when you reach for the coin again to turn it over, you go for this position and turn it over to cover the smaller action, because you're going to back clip. You're getting ready for the back clip as you come here. Okay, this is an exposed view, but if let me do this one more time. You turn this over and you do this all behind the back of this hand, of this fist. Okay, without the other hand, it looks like this, and you say tap, tap, because you want to show there's nothing at the back of this fist. Tap, tap, and you rub. What you do, you're saying tap, tap, and you rub like this to retrieve this coin. And you're ready to do the Henpan Chan move by picking these 2 up and show these 2 coins, 2 for me and 2 for you, and you switch these and classic palm these, and you're going to do everything with the cover. Pretend that there are still 2 here, and the exposed view is this. You're going to back clip this one, not deep back clip, but just back clip, and purse palm the other one. So this one goes there, and you can make adjustment by putting your ring finger on the 2 coins and push, so that you could free your thumb and take this one on finger palm, on fingertip rest position, and retrieve the other 2 and adjust this high purse palm position so it looks like this. One is here, the other one is being back clipped. So you do like this, you tap, and as you tap, you rub against the coins. So there are 3 now, and as you turn over, you do it here. They don't see it, but this is exposed view. You add the last coin here, so there are 4 coins in this stack. You do the false count. 1, 2, and 3. So that sounded like 3 coins. One more time. 1, 2, and 3. You do it, you put it, let me put my hand here. So you put it here, 1, 2, and 3. So that sounded like 3, and you put this one here to adjust it. So that looks like 3 as you remove your hand. And that feels like 3, actually. And you ask them to close the hand in their fist. And turn it around. The other hand, you will tap like this with the fingernail here of your thumb. So you say, do you feel the coin? The last one is going to penetrate. You don't repeat it 10 times, of course. And you pretend to put this in. And you ask them to open up the hand. Of course, there will be 4 coins. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to check out the credits.